Oh, that was an intense day. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I am literally soaked up to like thigh level here. Everything in my bag is completely covered in sand. I hope you are having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today. Now leaving Pearl Harbor, and I'm off to show you the North Shore. So excited to share the North Shore with you here today. I spent a good 4 hours or so at Pearl Harbor, enjoying the museum, seeing some of the Arizona, and checking out the rest of Pearl Harbor. If you haven't seen that vlog, you should see it on my YouTube page. But so excited today to take you up to the North Shore. I'm walking towards that bus station now. We're gonna go stand at the bus station, wait for the bus to pick us up to take us north. It's quite a process, gotta change some buses here and there, and the buses aren't extremely luxurious, not to mention I'm not sure if I'm allowed to film on them, so I might just go to the North Shore and then show you once I get there. It's about an hour and a half from here, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you when we get there. Let's do it. It looks like on this map I'll need to go out of this Pearl Harbor area, pass by that apartment building back in that direction, and find my bus heading the other way on the street. This is the drop-off, but I guess the pickup is on the outside. So I'm gonna go find that, catch the bus, and I'll see you in an hour and a half. I remember that apartment complex across the street with a beautiful piece of artwork. You may call it graffiti, or you may not, on that side of the street. I just have to figure out how I'm going to cross, and then we'll share that side with you. But for now, looking for that crosswalk. This bus would take us all the way back to Waikiki, which we'll take eventually, but not quite yet. I'm a bit confused on this map because it makes it seem as if I don't need to cross the street and that I could just pick up the bus that way, but I'm pretty confident that would take me the wrong direction. You know what? That's right. I do need to go this way because I have to go the wrong direction a little bit in order to turn back around and go the right way. So my mistake, and I'm glad I said it here on the video. Otherwise, I would have done the wrong thing. Let's catch this bus going the wrong way a little bit to switch to the bus going the right way. This bus station here is a lot more fully formed. You can see it's got benches, it's got the overhang, it has the sign. It sounds like I can catch 51 preferably, 42 would be okay as well, and maybe even 40. But you don't care about all that. You want to see North Shore, and that's what we're gonna take you to. Just waiting for our bus, and then I'll see you there. I also want to mention this seems to be a beautiful area. Those views are fantastic. You can hear the roosters out here too. Seems like a nice part of town. I'm glad we had a chance to catch Pearl Harbor. If you didn't see that vlog, let me know what you think of it if you decide to check it out. And our bus should be here any moment. I think I'm gonna catch the 42. Should be right around the corner. Transferring buses now. I think we might have overshot by a stop, but that's okay because this stop apparently also is a pickup spot for us. So we'll wait here for about 10 minutes and then we'll be on our way yet again. This should be the last stretch. Changing buses here is tricky, but once you're on one, I think we're okay. My bus should be here any minute now. It seems like it's been delayed slightly, but we're comfortable here at this bus station. I can't say that all the buildings around us are ones I'd want to frequent, but you know, there are a lot of buildings around us. Now in the town of Haleiwa here. Haleiwa in the North Shore of Hawaii. Beautiful. So excited to be up here. Definitely need to use a restroom, so I'm thinking maybe I'll drop in that McDonald's real quick. And then there's a shrimp truck around here. I was told is a must-do, so we'll see if we can make that happen. And again, the challenge is looking for the crosswalk, but we'll find it. Welcome to beautiful Haleiwa in the North Shore of Hawaii. And I did find out that it wasn't a no camera symbol on the bus. No, that was a no luggage symbol. But yes, McDonald's restroom, McDonald's of Haleiwa. Love it. It's such a unique look here on the McDonald's of Haleiwa. But again, the sign says restroom is closed, so we're back to square one looking for somewhere we can go. The food trucks is where I was heading for food, but still need to find that restroom, so we'll see. Check this out, really cool food truck park here in Haleiwa. I think maybe our Giovanni shrimp truck is out here somewhere, or maybe not. That's the one I was told I have to try, so we'll have to find out where that is and then eat some of that, but we'll see how things go. Look at these roosters. Love to see those roosters live and in person. Maybe we'll take some photos. That's real up close and personal. But again, I'm finding out there are no public restrooms, and everything is cash only, by the way. So it is a cash only challenge here in Haleiwa. Something to keep in mind. So again, all kinds of great looking food trucks around us, including Giovanni's, which we were looking for, but everything's cash only and there's no restrooms. So I'm gonna try to solve those two in one if I can find a grocery store out here somewhere. It seems like there's a grocery store in this direction past where I got off the bus, but maybe I can actually check out one of these shops. Let's find out here maybe momentarily. I'm now in this little grocery shop type
place. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Maybe a pharmacy combination with a grocery store, a retail outlet. Who knows? They have all kinds of health-related products, it seems. Fortunately enough, found a restroom nearby. Now the question is, can I get cash back if I buy something here? But there's nobody at the register right now, so let me ask them and find out. Okay, I was advised Malama or the bank down the street could be places I'd get cash back on this one. Not that store either. So interesting. I'm not sure where we'll find a bank or Malama's or whatever she said. Kind of unclear. But I'm walking. This is a really unique town. It's a small town, it's a quiet town, and it's a make sure you brought cash town and found a restroom before you got here town. So it seems like she said Malama Market is the grocery store. It's about 0.4 miles away, maybe 0.3. I'm walking in that direction now. There's not much of a sidewalk here, but we're walking towards Malama's, and hopefully we'll get cash back there, or there will be a bank up there. Who knows? Interesting town here, Haliewa. Not a whole lot in terms of shops and otherwise, but it's cool, little place. Not too long of a walk, and I'm coming across this marketplace. I believe Malama Market is in here for me to get groceries / cash back. I'm really just here for the cash back, but might have to buy something in order to do that. It has not been the most clear sidewalk space. Been walking deep in the grass here, so something to watch out for. But we're at the North Shore Marketplace now. Let's drop in, see if we can find those stores that we need. Seems like there's more going on here than in that Haleiwa area I just left, which is cool. Let's check it out. I remember in addition to Giovanni's, I was told I have to check out one of these shave ice places. I'm not sure if it's Matsumoto's, I think it is, but I just checked the general store. No cash back there, but hopefully soon we'll come up on a place with cash back. Still looking for Malama. I feel like they should have some, or apparently there's a bank somewhere around here too. I should be closing in on Malama now. Not a huge walk, but I would suggest bring cash in advance if you come up here, if you want to get some of that food from food trucks or anything else. I was advised to bring cash, forgot to grab it, and I'm seeing up here, unlike Waikiki, you do need it. Apparently I'm still in Haleiwa here, and that is the Malama Market of Haleiwa. Let's see if they have cash back when I get something, or if not, then, well, we're definitely going to be eating somewhere else. That much is for sure. What's up, Rooster? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. All right, they do cash back, which is very convenient. Up to $40 apparently, so maybe we grab a drink or some sort of beverage, and then we get some cash. That might be nice. What kind of drink though? That is the question. So many options. Or we keep going, because there's more drink sections, I assure you. But kombucha is always promising, if you ask me. Maybe I grab some sort of snack here too. Snack's not a bad idea, is it? There's the coffee beverages, but I shouldn't drink that. Don't need those. Maybe orange juice. I can get one of these big tubs of orange juice. Might be tasty. So many choices. I like it. There's milk. You can see groceries seem to be a lot more expensive in Hawaii, as you might envision. But could be worse. Could definitely be worse. You know, I've been using my last water bottle so long, I've been meaning to replace it anyways. Why not get a new water bottle to replace my old one and then get cash back with that? I mean, that's not a bad idea, right? There's also Gatorade, which I was thinking about, but I think my water bottle does need a replacement. And I'm not sure I need the sugar, so let's do it. All right, thanks to Malama Market and thanks to the insights of that boutique grocery store, I have the cash back and now making my way back to Giovanni's shrimp truck. I forgot I was thinking about doing Matsumoto's shave ice back that way, but we'll see if that ends up happening. For now, I'm feeling more like food, so let's go get that food. Now the line was long up there, so we'll see how long it is once we get back. I hadn't noticed another Wyland gallery while I was passing the North Shore Marketplace last time. So interesting to see this here amongst all these boutique shops. I must admit Hawaii does have its challenges, like this cash back or restroom example here. But look at this beautiful view in the backdrop with those mountains. The sights are so worth seeing up here. I'm excited to make it to the beach after grabbing this food. I think we'll head straight to somewhere on the North Shore. Maybe Waimea. I keep hearing Waimea as a recommendation, so we'll have to see. There's also a post office right here. I actually need to get a stamp. Why do I need a stamp? That's a conversation for another vlog. But I'm gonna drop in here, see if I can get a quick stamp while I'm on my way here today. Nope, they're closed. Probably should have seen that one coming. So let's keep making our way. Stamp another time. There's stamps in Waikiki too. And here we are back in the food truck park. The line for Giovanni's is pretty long, but I think we can make it through. I'm just gonna jump in line and then show you the food and then take it on the road. Hopefully I can eat it while I walk or while I walk to a bus stop. Okay, all kinds of popular food truck spots around us, but we're in line for Giovanni's shrimp truck. You can see it has a lot of graffiti on it. Very interesting design. A good sized line. Lots of people waiting for their food too. Hopefully we'll have it quick and then be on our way. Hey, any recommendations?
Is the best one with hot sauce on the side.
Great, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's make it to go. Just waiting for the food now. She mentioned they're gonna make it to go since they don't have any open tables. You can see there's a lot of kiosks to order from, but I was told this one's a must. So I'm gonna grab this and then probably be on our way to the beach. Let's do that. I'm not gonna lie, this shaved ice looks pretty awesome, but perhaps another time we'll come back for it. I've got my shrimp here from the shrimp truck, and we're making our way to the bus stop. Bus should be here in a couple minutes. I figured the best way to do this is eat this on the beach, so I can make the most of only a couple more hours of sunlight. Here we go. Don't know where the bus stop is, but we're gonna find it here momentarily. Okay, I've got my shrimp here, and we're at another bus stop. They're starting to get easier and easier to find. So this one, no problem with the hut overhead, the chairs back there, and the bus sign was right here by these shops in Haleiwa. You can see it's across from that beatbox store. Nice. Okay, I'm excited. I want to get some beach time in. Again, this day is going so fast. I'm almost out of time. I was thinking this would be a full day adventure, but then I went to the Pearl Harbor this morning, so maybe I'll come back for more Waimea and Turtle Beach and others another day like tomorrow. We'll see how things shake out, but any minute now, like 2 minutes left till my bus arrives, then we'll be on our way. I'm slightly concerned because it said the bus was here 2 minutes ago. I saw bus 60 going the other way, but not going my way here, so I'm really hoping that wasn't the one. But this now says in 31 minutes the next one will be here, so who knows? I might have missed it. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It should be going north, but yeah, I'm kind of lost here. We'll see. If I don't end up seeing my bus for a while, maybe I'll just get back on 52 and head in a different direction. Unfortunately, I'm in a way lost. I'm still standing at this same bus stop, and unfortunately all sources are pointing to the fact that I missed the bus somehow and it passed, and the next one's in about 30 minutes. Really unfortunate, not sure. Is it gonna show up here at least at the same spot that I'm expecting, or no? On Apple Maps, but nowhere else, I'm seeing this. Buses are making a U-turn on Kissimmee Drive. Some stops are not served. Thebus.org. I don't know if that'll help me figure out which ones are not served, but unfortunately, I think that may have been our issue here, and we're having an internal error, so we can't get to that website either. This is tough. This is tough. I might just be out of luck on this one. In hindsight, I wish I caught bus 52, which was heading in this direction as well, just not all the way up to Waimea Bay. Now I'm walking because it seems like maybe they're not servicing that stop for bus 60. And I'm not sure there's any other buses coming for a hot minute, so we'll see if bus 60 services up here further ahead, and maybe I'll eat while I walk. Might be nice to try this food. You know, this is sounding familiar. While I saw bus 60, there's a bus 60 right there. I gotta figure out how I can catch it. How can I catch it? Oh, that was intense. Thought I missed it. Saw it on the street, ran and caught up, and the bus driver was nice enough to stop. So we're on board now. We should make it. So let's do this.
Kamehameha and Haleiwa Beach Park.
That was intense. So glad we caught the bus here. Beautiful view outside our window of that Haleiwa beach. But we're going for Waimea.
Kamehameha and Local Air.
So excited to be able to check out the North Shore and share this with you today. It's been a journey, but we made it. We made it.
Kamehameha and Haleiwa Beach Park.
Beautiful view out there of the mountains and of the waves. Wow, so intense. Love it. Look at the farmland out here while we're rolling by. You can see horses in that farmland, now in the trees, but hopefully you got to see a little bit of it. And here's more of that North Shore Ocean. I've heard it's a lot more intensive waves out here. I love to see those intense waves, that mountain view, and maybe it'll be a good spot to see a sunset too. Who knows? I'm not sure how late we'll be out up in this part of Hawaii, but it'll be nice to see at least a bit of it while we're here. Only a few stops now and we're at our destination. Hopefully you're getting some views of the ocean outside. It's on and off, so I'm trying to save some camera battery, but maybe I should just go all in at this point. Let you run and film until we get there. Who knows? I don't have that many batteries left anyway, so we'll see.
05 Kamehameha.
And can you imagine living in one of these beachfront homes? Beautiful space to be right here on the North Shore of Hawaii. So nice to see. Oh, I'm glad I made it up here today. I know it may not be the longest amount of time we have up here. Maybe I'll come back another day, like tomorrow, and see more of it, but it'll be nice to see at least a bit here today while we're here. Look at that, crashing waves. Love it.
Oh, that was an intense adventure. I wasn't sure if we were gonna make it,
But just like that, here we are at our bus stop, 0.2 miles to walk to Waimea Bay. So excited to share this with you. I'm gonna cross the sidewalk up here. You can see there's not a whole lot of sidewalk around here, but that is a-okay, because we're almost there. Enjoy some delicious shrimp with the beautiful waves crashing in front of us here in Waimea Bay. Let's do it. Are you excited? I'm excited.
I wasn't sure, but it seems like instead of turning down that side street, we do have to continue along this highway here, and we'll be at Waimea Bay shortly.
Oh, let's do this. So exciting. I wonder if staying on that bus for one other stop would have been helpful, but the Maps app told me to get off here, so I am off.
For future reference, I think knowing Hawaii is gonna help, because it seems like the Google Maps may not have been perfect in this direction. Maybe one more stop would have helped. I'm not sure. Maybe this was the stop, but we'll figure it out here shortly.
Regardless, we're just about there, and I'm very excited for Waimea Bay. I'm pretty sure this is the whole valley in front of us, between this guardrail and that mountain behind it. Let's see.
This is a marine life conservation district, it looks like we're stepping into here.
No parking, standing or otherwise, vehicle-wise, but on foot, I can walk nice and slow as I make my way down to Waimea. You can see the beaches are pretty full and the waves are crashing in, which is awesome to see. Looking forward to getting down there and sharing it with you momentarily. Again, I don't think this was the place to get off. I just followed the map's directions. Next time I'll do that differently, but there it is. Yes, look at that, beautiful. Love the view from up here, it's incredible.
I think on the way back is when we'll truly find out if we went the right way, because I put Waimea Bay as the destination, but it put me in the middle of the ocean, which I'm pretty close to, but perhaps to get to the beachfront, there would have been an easier way, who knows. Regardless, we're almost there now. Let's go check it out. Up ahead, we're starting to see cars parked, which to me is a good sign that we're in the right place.
That being said, how do I get past these cars? Another question. I'm gonna struggle with it a little bit.
Okay, I was advised that this back road trail will get me down to the beach.
Had to walk down this hill a bit, which is maybe why a bunch of people are parked up there. Looks like there's a nicely paved trail this way. Wow, Hawaii does things differently. That is for sure. But it does seem valid. It does seem like there's a route. I don't know about that way. I like this way better. I'm gonna follow this little trail because this seems a lot more cleaner, a lot better carved out. There are most definitely bushes all around us. We gotta kind of fight our way through these, but we're gonna make it. We are gonna make it.
Welcome to Waimea Bay. Beautiful.
So glad we made it down here. It was a trek. It was a journey. We had to take some off the beaten path trails to get down here, but it's a beautiful view looking all around us. We'll have to take some amazing pictures. Oh, so excited to check this one out while I eat my dinner.
It was an intense day trying to make our way down here, but we finally did it. Oh, I'm thinking I'll sit back here by a table in the shade to eat dinner and look out at the waves, and then I'll come out here onto the beach after food. We'll see. This looks like a nice, quiet, shady table for me to enjoy some food and to put on some sunscreen before I get back out there in the sun. Put some on earlier today, but it's been a long day, so I'm gonna need some more. Let's do it. Oh, that was an intense day trying to make it down here. I would not recommend trying that at home, but now it's food time. Enjoy these beautiful views. Ah, so excited for it. Let's do it.
Here's our view from the table. You can see we've got a great view of the whole width of the beach and the ocean back there. I like it.
So here is our delicious dinner. I never really had breakfast or lunch, but this is the meal. We had a protein bar, so that was okay, and some snacks. So here we go. We have our shrimp with the hot sauce and the lemon on the side. Oh yes, let's give it a shot. I'm excited for it. After unwrapping my delicious dish here it is, shrimp scampi with the hot sauce and the lemon on the side. Excited to dig in, let you know what we think. This was the most recommended dish there, so it's gotta be good, right? The first thing to note about this dish is I have to peel the shrimp myself. Now that's totally fine. Just wanna make you aware that there will be some peeling process involved. And then we'll be able to dig right in. That being said, even with the utensils, it most definitely seems to be a finger food in order to get that shrimp out of there. Cheers. It tastes like very solid shrimp scampi. I've never had shrimp scampi from a food truck before, and perhaps that's the appeal. It does taste similar to a lot of other shrimp scampi I've had, and by no means is it not good. It's delicious, but it's not incredibly amazing as I think many around me hyped it up to be. Everyone said this is the thing to try in North Shore. I think it's fantastic and quite affordable from a food truck for shrimp scampi, but nothing that I feel you can't get at a nice restaurant somewhere else. That being said, I most definitely enjoy it, and I'm excited to eat the whole thing ahead of me. I want to give it maybe 8 out of 10. Very good, not life-changingly good. While I'm enjoying the rest of my food, enjoy this beautiful view of Waimea Bay in front of us. I must admit, after eating through all of that shrimp truck food, it is a lot better than I gave it credit for initially. I love the hot sauce and lemon mixed with the shrimp. I feel like that significantly adds to the flavor. A lot of spice in there, really kicks through. Fantastic blend. I want to give it now a 9 out of 10. And for a food truck to have a 9 out of 10, to me that is pretty incredible. So I can see why people recommend Giovanni's food truck so highly. Delicious shrimp, so glad we had a chance to enjoy it. Now, the moment I've been waiting for, you've been waiting for, and everybody's been waiting for. Let me go walk down to that beach, see those beautiful views, and enjoy some of those early sunset hours here in Waimea Bay. By the way, I realize I might not have given you the full story on what happened with the bus. I thought I missed the bus. I was standing at the bus stop 5 minutes before it was supposed to arrive, and the time passed where it was supposed to arrive, and the Google Maps told me the bus had passed, and that it was about 20, 25 minutes, even 30 minutes initially, until the next bus arrived. And I checked all these other apps, and it seemed to confirm that the bus was gone. Apple Maps even told me that they were changing their route and some stops may not be available, so I was assuming maybe my stop wasn't available. Then I started walking and I found the bus along the way. The bus driver was running about 10 minutes late and he caught up to his route. I felt extremely fortunate. I was able to run and catch up, and he stopped for me and let me on, which was fantastic. So glad I managed to catch that bus so I could share this view with you here today. Really glad it all worked out, but I was worried at first. Now, let's get down there and show you these beautiful views. Here it is, Waimea Bay. Look at this massive beachfront with those crazy intense rocks down that way. It seems like waves are crashing all up and down the sides of those rocks. Really cool to see here in any direction. Maybe I can walk down closer to the beachfront and share that with you so you can see the intensity of those waves. Look at people standing down there watching the waves roll in. There are signs that warn of the dangerous shore break, and you can hear lifeguards calling out occasionally, telling people to stay close to the beach if they don't have fins on. So that's a mental note. It is intense up here in terms of those waves. If you're looking for a more relaxing beaches, you might prefer that Waikiki area. The closer I get to the water, the more intense the waves look rolling in. This is crazy. I'm gonna see how far down the beach we can go. Shoes maybe weren't the best call, but that's okay. I thought about bringing a change in flip-flops, but another time, am I right? Maybe we'll stick our hands in the water, or maybe I'll just take my shoes off. I feel like that's probably not the worst idea in the world. Take my shoes off and walk along the water. Practically down at the waterfront level now. Look at these waves rolling in. I feel like this is enough intensity in terms of waves for me to say, let me switch out my media mod here on the GoPro with the waterproof casing. I feel like that might be smart in case we accidentally get a huge splash come up in here and get our camera soaked. But let me see if I can make that happen while I continue to show you these beautiful views. That water might even reach us here. This little one back that way. Not quite. Ooh, the water reached my feet while I was securing that waterproof casing, and boy, is it cold. Icy cold out here, but so beautiful to look at this. I feel like, so nice to see the different wakes on the island. You can see clearly this one's popular. People enjoy being out here in Waimea, and it's no surprise. You can surf out here. You can be around the rocks. You can feel the intense waves. Just make sure you're staying safe out there with the intensity of these waves. It's so cold, but it's making its way up to me. I like it. Beautiful. Now the question is, do we walk down that way? I think we've seen a good amount of this side. I think instead we'll walk down this way so we can see more of that side of the beachfront. Let's do it. If you look that way, which looks not that much further down, maybe about 50 meters that way, you can see surfers getting thrown by those waves. It looks extremely intense, but looks like a lot of fun. If you're a surfer, this is probably the place to do it on Oahu, because the waves seem to be the most intense here, and they roll quite far up the beach. If you're looking to just stick your toes in the water as well, depending upon what you're looking for, you might be able to find it here on the North Shore. You can see the heavy slope that's created by these waves too, by the part of the sand they're normally hitting. You can see how deep that guy is in the water, whereas way up here It's sloped way upward. Looks like the waves are about 20, maybe 15 feet below where I am in terms of that height, which is so interesting. Now they're closer to maybe 5, probably not even that, as they roll up almost all the way to my toes. But the sand does create a nice blocker for that, so you don't get soaked too often, depending upon how far back you're standing. Absolutely beautiful, unbelievably relaxing. Even if you don't want to get in with heavy duty waves, you just want to look back and enjoy them. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Maybe I would go waist level, but that might even be too intense for me. Here, just looking at them is fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. Glad I made the way out here. Oh my gosh, it's already up to my knees. It's up to my knees. How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh my gosh, okay. Now they're getting pulled back now. Intensity is real. But these rocks, I don't know if you can see those rocks in there in the water, pointing with my shoes. Miscellaneous object pointing. Oh, there's a bunch of rocks in there, but the waves are really picking up. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. But yeah, there's rocks in there, built within part of that beach ocean as well. So if you are not trying to accidentally run into a rock, just make sure you look where you're going, or feel where you're going, because I would not have expected that rock structure there. As we continue further to our left, oh my gosh, it's up to my knees again. I gotta watch out, my pants are gonna get wet if I keep wearing them out here, but that's okay. As we continue further in this direction, the breakers, the rocks, potentially breaking the waves or magnifying the intensity of the waves. Unclear, but I want to take a good look at this rock structure area, just to be able to enjoy those sights and share that with you. It looks like a beautiful place to be. And you can see, oh gosh, water's getting high again. I wanted to feel this rock formation with my toes. It is truly rock, an intense stone here. It's interesting how there's a sand formation in the middle of the stone. I'm not sure how the stone is formed. Maybe over hundreds, if not thousands of years. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Waves coming up way high here, and I'm up to my shorts. This is not good. This is not good. I am literally soaked up to like thigh level here. Look at that. I hope everything in my pockets is good. I had a cell phone. I'm pretty sure the cell phone is good, but I need to double check that here. Let me take a stop up here at this rock and find out. I actually soaked my pocket. Everything in this pocket, at the bottom of the pocket, is slightly wet. So there was one GoPro battery in there. I did my best to dry that off, put it in my bag. Hopefully it's okay. I'm on my last GoPro battery. The other ones are completely out of battery, and this is a spare one, which is not in so great condition, to be honest. But I'm glad we have this one at least to be able to share a little bit more of the bay with you. But absolutely incredible. As much as everything in my bag is completely covered in sand now too, because I had to unload the whole bag here on the beach just to find this last GoPro battery. But hey, I mean, everything's okay. My phone's good. It's not wet, which is great. And I get to enjoy a little bit more of these beautiful views here before we call it a night. So, so nice to see these as I walk along that beachfront. Oh, beautiful place to be. I'm so glad we made it to Waimea Bay. It may be a shorter trip and it might have been a long bus ride, but still so glad we made it all the way up here. One more look a little bit closer to the water. There are people walking over in that direction on the rocks. I could see that being a fun activity, but most definitely not for me today, based on my dress wear and all that stuff, the stuff I'm carrying, just so we know. But I'm gonna try to rinse off my feet in this beautiful ocean one more time before we head up to a more dry part, so I won't be getting sand all over my feet continuously. I guess I'll probably be doing that for a while though, honestly, won't I? So what's the point of rinsing off my feet? What am I even doing? Maybe I shouldn't bother. Look at this stone though, beautiful. There's holes built within the stone. Oh my gosh. I feel like the rocks might actually make the waves more intense for splashing purposes. Something to be warned of. So I'm gonna head back to the more calm part over in that direction. Be advised, waves will be splashy over here. And my feet are completely sinking into the sand, but that's okay. It's a beautiful vibe. So glad to be able to spend some time out here and share it with you. I'm not gonna lie, when I first arrived, I was thinking to myself, well, I'll be here for such a short period of time, and it's such a long trip to and from. Is it gonna be worth it to come all the way up to Waimea Bay? I'm so glad I made the trek up here. Beautiful place to be. Absolutely love to check out these views all around us. People having fun all over the beach, doing fun pictures and gymnastics and surfing and otherwise. And also just a beautiful vibe. The sounds of the waves crashing, the rock formations, and being able to stick your feet in that rapidly rising water is always nice. Absolutely love it. So glad we made it happen here today. I am absolutely exhausted. I made my way up this sandy beach walkway, trying to trek through the sand and water, try to rinse off my feet, but that doesn't really do anything because there's still sand and I'm still barefoot. So feet are still sandy, but I'm absolutely exhausted. Had so much fun here today. I'm glad we had a chance to check it out and share it with you. Thanks so much for helping to make my day an amazing one here at Waimea Beach in the North Shore of Oahu. Absolutely loved it. Don't forget to make your day an amazing one as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of those positive adventures. And try to stay positive in whatever you might be doing. You've got this. It can be tricky at times, but try to think of the positive things where you can, or remind yourself of the positive moments where they exist. And until next time, I'm off to catch that bus and make my way back. It's gonna be a long trek. So until next time, play on. And take a look at the rooster party as we make our way out. All these roosters running around, enjoying some leftover food, I'm sure. Go, roosters, go. Enjoy. Thanks for playing. See you soon. My walk back is a real one. I've got to walk this way as well as to the right, it seems. So, got to find my way to some sort of road out there, perhaps where those cars are going, as well as walking up in this direction. I think I'm going to need to cross some sort of bridge. So, the challenges are not done here today as we make our way to that bus. Now walking out of this beachfront area, up this walkway, in order to catch that bus. It seems like if I move fast enough now, I might make the next bus arriving in about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna try to walk this bridge quickly and share this view with you as I make my way onto that bus. At the same time, I'm trying to check my directions, so hopefully I'm doing that decently. Here is that beautiful waterfront view. The lake, perhaps, that flows in from the ocean, leading to more water behind us. A little valley filled with water for your viewing pleasure, perhaps while you're driving over it, or maybe if you're walking over it, just like I am right now. Nice to see this too. A little addition to that beach. By no means was it as amazing as the beach, but still really nice. I think that's my bus stop right there, and we'll be on our way. Again, I get this confused so easily, but I think this side of the street is actually our bus stop. I haven't messed that up yet, and we're gonna be heading in that direction, so I'm pretty confident that this is our bus stop. We'll find out by the time we start moving. The thing does say that I should head towards Kanoehe and Haliewa, so I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Yes, perfect. Perfect timing. Found my bus. So I got off the bus, just have to cross the street now. And I just have to wait 25 minutes now for that bus to arrive. And then I'll be on my second leg. This is a 3-leg bus tour. I didn't think I'd have a 3-leg bus tour, but then I came all the way up to Waimea, so is what it is. Back in Haliewa now, enjoying this beautiful view while we wait for our bus. I almost feel like I should go out there and take a look at the beach park while we're waiting for the bus, but I'm not sure if I want to risk that. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Okay, I've decided a very quick look at Haliewa Beach Park. I've given myself 15 minutes because the bus is supposed to be here in 25. So I've got plenty of time to take a quick look around and let you know what we think before we make our way back to our part of town. Oh, this is beautiful too. It's all beautiful out here. Looking over in this direction, you can see it's a much quieter beachfront, but still a beautiful beachfront here, Haliewa. It doesn't have those crashing waves like Waimea. I do feel like Waimea was the one to see, if I could only see one, but I'm glad I'm getting the chance to quickly look at Haliewa Beach Park here as well. Just doing a quick tour, gonna take a couple of pictures, and then I'm gonna head back to my bus stop, just to make triply sure I don't miss it. Haliewa Beach Park is the one I would have eaten at and would have spent my time at had I not received those recommendations from others. So feel really fortunate to have gotten those recommendations from the bus driver and other locals in the area, hotel staff and otherwise. Beautiful to be able to look at this one from a distance. Again, don't really feel like walking in the sand again. I'm already sockless with my shoes, but it's beautiful to look at from a distance. We can appreciate all of the structures built into the water and the beautiful mountain view in the background. Beautiful North Shore here. Glad we had a chance to check it out today. Now back to the bus stop we go. There's also a shave ice truck up here. It does seem like shave ice is a popular dish. I'm not sure I'll get it here today because I haven't heard anything about this particular food truck, but nice to see that it's available for us in the event we want to get some shave ice at Haliewa Beach Park. Beautiful, beautiful view. Again, 360 degrees. So love being out here in Hawaii. So glad I had a chance to check out the North Shore today in addition to Pearl Harbor. What a productive day, but definitely tired and ready to call it an early night soon. Now let's cross this sidewalk again to make our way to our bus station. Still another 20 minutes or so till the bus arrives. And the second bus ride is the long one. It seems the sun has pretty much set here in Hawaii. I've got one more bus to catch after this one and I should be home momentarily. So it's been a fun-filled day. Looking forward to a good night's sleep and sharing so much more Hawaii fun before you know it. And just like that, we are back from our 3-bus long journey back home, but I'm so glad we made it happen today. What a fantastic day up in Waimea Bay, in North Shore, and even at Pearl Harbor from the other vlog. Thanks so much for helping to make my day an amazing day. What did you think of this journey to the North Shore today? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of future positive vibes in Hawaii, and make it an amazing day for yourself as well. I'm looking forward to sharing more positive vibes with you so soon, but until then, remember that even in the darkest of times, happiness can always be found if one only remembers to turn on the light. Oh, and of course, play on, that too, yeah, play on. Oh, that was an intense adventure, but just like that. And now I'm absolutely exhausted. Oh.